the Western powers who were needing a
Okay.
base for a long time, who have been asking
Mm-hmm.
for it for a long time, not China. Question is that if you recall, few days back, Hasina made a
Mm-hmm.
statement that she has been asked to give a base, military base, to some external power. It was a quota movement plus huge political infusion into that.
Is replicating now in West Bengal. Uh, Internally, the kind of comments that were being made from Sheikh Hasina's side, as far as the protesting students were concerned, equating them with, uh, those who were siding with the Pakistani forces during the time of independence in 1971. Internally, how slippery was the ground for Sheikh Hasina in Bangladesh? Because externally, yes, she made trips to India, she made visits to China as well, but internally, how weak a ground she was on.
The question is that if you recall, few days back, Hasina made a statement that she has been asked to give a base, military base, to some external power in return of stability of her government. And she said she had refused it.
Diplomacy.
Now make your guess about it. This is a primary evidence because the prime minister made that kind of a statement, and she would not make this kind of a statement without there is any evidence. So obviously they were, I think the external powers were seeking some kind of a military foothold in Bangladesh for a long time. For a long time their effort has been, and this kind of a snub which was administered to them might not have gone very well with them, and that's why I say that one should take into account when analyzing the situation. We are too close to these developments, and therefore there is a lot of speculation. I admit that I don't have any hard fact, but it's quite logical that this is what the equation which might have come up. The Western powers who were needing a
Okay.
base for a long time, who have been asking for it for a long time, not China. The Chinese might
Not
have
China. Okay.
assisted the protest now, if at all, partly to
Okay.
support Pakistani objectives and partly because misunderstanding at the top level has developed during Sina's visit. Protest movement for the quota. It was a quota movement plus huge political infusion into that, and
Well,
huge role
at
of
this scale.
both Jamaat-e-Islami and BNP in it, largely to remove Hasina. So when the
Well,
quota
at this scale.
resolution became clear, they still were not satisfied because what they wanted
Right.
was not achieved.
ठीक.
Absolutely, absolutely. Professor Muni, thank you so much for speaking to us.
Don't miss out. Follow One India for real time updates.